Okay, I have a question for everyone. You guys remember a time when we actually enjoyed playing video games? We enjoyed playing video games either at a house by yourself, or we enjoyed playing video games with a couple of friends you have come over or something, or you would go to the fucking arcade and play with a lot of really talented players, and they would combo your ass regardless of how good of a skill you were getting. What the fuck happened to that? All I see nowadays with these fucking gamers just bitching and moaning and crying about every little thing that you get in a fucking video game that they cannot get in a video game. Extras, I might add. I mean, right now, first off, of course, you got the fucking Sonic fanboys who bitched about Sonic 4 simply for the fact that his eyes were green and the fact that the D-pad, if you take your hand off the finger off the D-pad, then he'll stop dead in his tracks, which you should take it. Oh yeah, and the fact that he has homing attack. Yet he had fucking homing attack in Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Advance 2. Seriously, guys, if you don't believe me, go play that game. I have proof. He has homing attack. People just don't pay attention to it. And right now, the biggest complaint is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. What's the big complaint? Oh my god, there are 36 characters. Oh my fucking god. There should be 56 characters. You know that a large portion of the characters were just fucking clones and nerfed boss characters, right? Because, Magneto was once a boss. Don't fucking tell me he wasn't. I played X-Men Children of the Atom. Thanos was originally a boss, and I guess you could put on some of the boss characters. There's some boss characters. M. Bison. Then again, he doesn't count. Yeah. He's always a boss. Anyways, they nerfed the shit out of them just so they can put them in the game. They're not nearly as fun to play as they were in the original games because they were nerfed. And they didn't have all of their abilities like they used to. Like fucking Thanos' ability to transform or to fuck your controls up. What beside the point of the video. Um, that's the biggest complaint. The fact that you only have 36 characters and the fact that some false pretense of some, I don't know what it is. Frank West and some other character I forgot weren't on the fucking disc, but their names were on there, which I didn't see. I played the game, I didn't see it, I called bullshit. And the fact that they have to pay $5 for fucking Shuma Garath and Jill, or from what I've heard, it's $5. If it's too much for you, don't buy it. I mean, Jesus Christ, you're fucking bitching like the fucking morons who bitch about gas prices all the time. Just shut up, please. It's annoying as fuck. What are some other examples? Oh, here's another good example. King of Fighters 12. What was the main chunk of what people were bitching about? It wasn't the fact that there were only 5 stages. It wasn't the fact that there was a small roster of characters as opposed to a good about 60. You only get 22. It wasn't the fact that you don't even get so much as a boss stage. It wasn't the fact that it felt like a demo. What did you probably ask me? Oh, what was it? It was the fact that Mai Shiranui wasn't in the fucking game. Come on, guys. Fuck Mai Shiranui. Okay, fuck her. She's nothing but a fan service whore. She has no or good attacks. She's not that great of a character. She's just there for prepubescent virgins to jerk off to. That's all she's there for. If you want a good female fighting character in that fucking game, choose someone like Vanessa or fucking King or fucking Elizabeth or Vice or Mature. Any of those characters. You don't have to pick that one fucking character. Okay, Yuri. You don't have to pick one girl just because her boobs bounce around more than everybody else's. Who gives a shit? Other than the people that like to beat off. I mean, fuck, you still got fucking Dead or Alive where every single girl's titties bounce up and down. What the hell? I mean, this is what bothers me about gaming nowadays. They're no longer. gaming is becoming less fun because all people do nowadays is bitch about certain small, insignificant, and questionable things that you should not be bitching about in a video game, like the things I just mentioned. I mean, why bitch about these? What happened when they were fun? What happened when we actually enjoyed them? Did that just sort of go out the window or something? See, this is the very reason why I only play emulator, or mostly play old retro games and emulator games. This is the very reason. This is the very reason why I have a Dreamcast. Play old retro games. Because people don't bitch about these games having not extra content. Because this is back in the day before forums even existed. This is back in the day when people didn't bitch about the fact that there was some minor fucking glitch or something in a fucking game, and that automatically means the game sucks solely because of it. And while we're on the topic, I forgot to bring up another one. What is the biggest flavor of the month that Capcom has released so far other than Street Fighter vs. Tekken? A new Devil May Cry trailer. They dramatically fucking changed DMC, or Dante, or supposedly this is supposed to be Dante. For all we know, we don't know. And already people are bitching and moaning and fucking signing petitions over this shit. I've already heard people that there were like 1,000 petitions and like 4,000, 40,000 people who signed it. Give me a fucking break. Are you really this fucking shallow that you have to have the same white haired every single time? I mean, can't you just let fucking Capcom at least take one risk? I mean, nobody bitched when fucking they changed. Okay, they did do that with Sonic, but nobody bitched when they changed fucking Terry Bogard's outfit in Garo Mark of the Wolves. As a matter of fact, everybody loved his new outfit. Nobody bitched about that shit at all. What makes this different from that? Nothing? Then shut the fuck up. Good fucking God. See, what's sad is these guys just bitch so much about this, bitch all the time about small things in gaming, that gaming is ultimately becoming no longer fun. Which is, as I said, the same reason why I just stick to emulator games and shit. It fucking bothers me to no end why these people just... why these gamers exist. And what's even sadder is these guys are around my age. If you don't know, I'm 23 years old. I turned it on February 20th. I am 23 years old. There's no fucking excuse for you to act like a fucking 10-year-old simply because you're not getting your way. I mean, I understand. I still live with my parents still. But you don't see me making a huge hissy fit over minor issues in a fucking game, in a fucking video game. Remember what you guys are bitching about. Just a bunch of pixels. Pixels. I actually do consider sprites and video game graphics to be art, but at the same time, they're still just pixels. Just pixels. My point is, shut the fuck up.